Okay, here's the deal on this video. As you all know, this game on PlayStation 4 Pro runs 60 FPS, 60 frames per second, steady 60 frames per second. What I'm going to do now is record this with my camera, HD, 1080p, 60 frames per second. So what you're going to be seeing on the television is going to be 60 FPS, and what you're going to be seeing on this camera, it's going to be 60 FPS. Right now, currently, this is being run on a standard mode. I will switch this to the game mode. Once you switch this to the game mode, you will see the amount of performance you get. I'm going to show you just how much boost of performance you get from this TV when you switch to the game mode. So, right now, as you can see, it's on the standard. You see, it says standard. We're going to switch it back to a game mode. But first, let's play a little bit through the game so you guys get the idea. Alright, so let's jump right into this. Nobody wants to hear me blab about blabbity blah blah blah. I think somebody said that. A friend of mine. Blabbity freaking blabbity blah blah blah. Here we go. And let me also show you my controller while we're doing this. Let me turn the lights on here so you can see it. I need to go kill some Nazis over here. Let's see. Can we find one? Here we go. Let's do this. Here we go. Boom! There. Done. Eliminated. You see, that was pretty fast. And the game is very responsive. But you know what? Let's do this. Let's run around like this. And then let's switch it back to the game mode in about 1, 2, 3, 4. Now look at the boost performance you're getting now with your game mode. Look how responsive that is. Look. Look. Check this out. Watch and learn, fellas. Look at that. Fast, huh? Boom. Nice. And for a game like this, you definitely want that performance. You know, you definitely want that. And it is on the game mode, just so you guys know. I'm running this on the game mode, which I'll show it to you in a minute. Let me see where they are, where they're hiding, these little bastards. Oh, there they are. Maybe we can find one over here. So you're definitely getting much better boost performance when you switch to a game mode. This is why I recommend for everyone to go ahead, and if you have a Samsung Ks-8000, switch to a game mode. Hold on, there's one over here. Here we go, here we go. Nice. Nicely done, huh? That's how Mr. Upscaler upscales. There's another one, hold on, check this out. Check that out. Upscaled right through his neck. That's it. Eye shot went through the neck. His spinal got totally blasted. That's how Mr. Upscaler works. And yes, this is the game mode. Hold on. This is the game mode. Let me just show you. You see it says game on there. Hopefully you guys can see it right there. Game mode. Now remember, guys, you're definitely going to be gaining a lot of performance here when you have the game mode on. What I mean by performance, I don't mean FPS. The FPS here is locked at 60 FPS. Whether you have it on 1080p or upscale to 4K. It doesn't matter. The FPS, it's locked at 60 frames per second. But when you turn it on the game mode, what you get is very low input latency here. I mean, look how responsive this controller is. Just look at this. Look, him changing everything. Look at me pressing the buttons, and look how he's changing everything. Look at that. That's very responsive, guys. And look at my fingers. Look how responsive that is. And then do this, do that, do this. Use the binoculars. Look at the airplane. Where's the airplane? Look at the binoculars right there, there. In this kind of a game, you definitely want that kind of responsiveness. And I'm glad that these developers, Rebellion, what's the call? Is it Rebellion? I don't know, I could be wrong. I think it's Rebellion. You definitely appreciate the fact that they went down this route to do this. However, I do have to keep in mind, you switching to the game mode, you will sacrifice on the graphics, and the quality of the picture. However, you'll be getting that performance. Here, let me just show you how bad it looks when you turn it on the game mode. Here, let me show you. This is on the game mode. Here, let me show you. Let me zoom in the camera. Alright, this is on the game mode, and just look how ugly that is. The anti-aliasing, it's non-existent here. The jaggies are all over the place. Texture filtering, it's like, I don't know where it is. It's like nowhere to be found. So they really downgraded this game on a medium to low settings, just so you can have that. Performance. But you know what? For this type of game, I don't care, because I really need that boost performance in this game. I really need that responsiveness. Especially a game like this that's competitive, where you're sniping each other and all that, you definitely need that. Now look what happens when I switch back to a standard mode in about 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at that, the standard mode gives you much better vivid colors. The brightness is a little bit down, the contrast a little bit more natural, and the colors look a bit more natural. That's when you switch to a standard mode, which is right here. Let me show you, see? It's a standard. There. Here, I gotta show this so people know that it's a standard mode. And now let's switch back to a game mode and look what happens. Look what happens in about 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now look at the game mode. Everything looks kind of washed out, bleached out. Brightness looks like it's out of place. It just looks like, it looks like garbage, right? But hey, that is okay, because with the game mode, when I'm playing multiplayer, this is how I play it. I play it on the game mode because I want to have that performance boost. Okay? And you definitely see it. I mean, here, look at this. You see the performance you're getting? Look at that. Look at that performance, dude. It's like ridiculous. Look. Look at that. That's the kind of performance you want. Okay, in about 4 seconds, I'm going to go ahead and switch back to the standard mode. And look what happened. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now look at that. Okay, now you see a little bit of slowdown. There's a slight little delay. Not by much, but there's a slight little delay on the standard mode. It's still 60 FPS, but remember, we're not talking about the FPS. We're talking about this baby right here. Let me turn the light on, goddammit. We're talking about this baby right here. This is what we're talking about. This thing, the controller. When you move this controller, that's where you lose that responsiveness. You see that input lag you get for, like, I don't know, maybe 2 to 3 milliseconds of input lag. Alright, so let's switch back to a game mode. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now look at the game mode. Look at this. Look at how responsive it is. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. This is binoculars. Look how fast he gets the binoculars. And then look at this. Look at, even getting to the map. Look at this. Look how fast that is. Look. And that's what you want. That's what you want. You want that responsiveness. And you get that responsiveness with the game mode. Even Halo 5, I play with the game mode. I would never play Halo 5 or Call of Duty without the game mode. Okay? Oh, by the way, there's a one more thing I forgot to mention. I forgot to mention to give a shout out to a friend of mine, Mr. Struders. I'll leave a link down below. You guys need to go check out my friend Mr. Struders' channel. He got inspired by me. Oh, my cover got blown. I got killed. Thank you, Mr. Struders. You killed me. Anyway. So anyway, make sure you guys check out his channel. His name is Mr. Struders. STMRSTUDERS. And I'll leave a link down below. He made a channel about his inspiration that he took from me. You know, he bought the OLED TV, and I inspired him to buy that OLED TV, and then now he's doing videos on OLED. So if you guys want to see some retro games on OLED, if you want to see some other games on OLED and some other videos on OLED TV, he has that B6P. Okay, the model number might be different in UK, but in United States it's B6P. It's that LG OLED TV that he's got. So if you guys want to see some similar stuff, think of him as Mr. 4K Upscaler with the OLED, okay? And he really does that well. He's from United Kingdom, and he does really great job. He's a really good friend. His name is Wayne. I highly recommend that you guys go check his channel out. It's an order, goddammit. You got to go check his channel out. It's that simple. I'm giving an official executive order. You guys go see Mr. Struder's channel. All right? And also, I'm going to mention some other members as well to check their channel as well. Mr. DK needs to check his channel as well. You can check Ron John if you like, but he's strictly Xbox. There's a bunch of people I got to mention as well. 1316 Killer, he advertises himself pretty much. Everybody knows who he is, so everybody goes to his channel anyway. Review Tech USA, do I need to even mention him? Review Tablet USA, the guy who looks at the tablet and then, anyway, whatever. I don't want to talk about it. It's just ridiculous. I saw that video. I didn't even realize, but then, Joe pointed out that he was looking at the tablet while he was reading off of the tablet. It's too funny, guys. I can't. And I'm nothing against Rich from your Review Tech USA. It was just funny to see him look at the tablet while he was reading the information. Anyway, all right. So, okay, the whole point of this video is that game mode definitely helps. Gives you that zero input, low latency, all right? But you do lose that quality, okay, on the screen. All right, let's do a little bit more here since we're here. Let's do some more sniping. Let's start the checkpoint. Let's do some sniping over here. Let's do it again. There we go. Let's do it like this. Here we go. Check this out. I killed him. I killed the bastard. Done. Let's turn the light on. Hopefully you guys can see my fingers. But you definitely get that responsiveness, and that's what you want when you're playing this game. Remember, we don't care about the quality here. We only care about the responsiveness. And you do definitely get that responsiveness on game mode. So you definitely want to use the game mode. Alright, everything's clear here. Where should we go now? Oh, look, there's some guy over here. Can we get him from here? Oh, he's too far. He's probably down below. Oh, here we go. Perfect. Check this out. My rate is too high. Here we go. Voila. Alright, you guys are gonna like this. Check this out. Look at that truck. Let's scout it out with the binoculars. Oh yeah. Check this out. Right in the balls. Yeah. Upscale them balls. Ooh. Okay, who's next? Here we go. Tires are gone. And the cover is blown. Nice. Alright, the next thing I want to show you guys is I want to show you what's the best eye candy picture settings that you can get. Obviously, we're going to turn the game mode off. We're going to turn that off because, remember, now we want to go for equality here. So this is going to be off. And this is what I would recommend for equality. Let me show you what I'm using. Let's go to expert settings. This is really good, man. Sharpness 45, color 65, brightness